Hello, Hixson United Methodist Church. We have spent the last 4 weeks rooted in the book of Colossians and learning that even though our stories may be insufficient, that Jesus Christ's story is all sufficient and is everything that we need. That we have been taken out of our individual stories and placed firmly within His. But that leaves us to ask a rather important question. What does life in Christ look like? What does it mean to be a participant in Christ as He has participated in our humanity to make us participants in His holiness? What does it look like to be a people who do things such as participate in baptism, read the Bible, come to the table to receive the Eucharist, or pray together? Well, the next 4 weeks we will seek to answer that question using as a jumping off point of each of our sermons this book by former Archbishop of Canterbury, Rowan Williams, Being Christian, Baptism, Bible, Eucharist, and Prayer. And starting this Sunday, August the 10th, Adam will be preaching upstairs and Andres will be preaching down here in the river about baptism.
Yes, so we're starting with baptism because baptism is kind of the starting point, the beginning, the commencement, if you will, of intentional Christian living. In the Gospels, it's the point at which Jesus' ministry begins, but if you go even further back, we see this idea of water and being immersed in water as a signifier of not only deliverance, but a covenant, a promise that God makes to God's people. We see it as Moses and the Israelites are delivered through the waters of the Red Sea. We see it as Noah and his family are delivered in the waters of the ark. And if you go back to the very, very beginning, when the earth was formless in Genesis, there was nothing but water covering the earth. And the chaos of those waters, the Spirit of God descends and brings order to what is disordered. And so we're going to be looking at what it looks like to be immersed in the waters of baptism, what that does to us and what it means for how then we go out into the world and live, because we've been made into this new thing and the old ways of living aren't something that we're bound by anymore.
We're looking forward to learning together what it means to be Christian. Have a blessed week.